When should senior golf pros use a sand wedge in the bunker? Have you ever found yourself in a bunker, wondering which club to use? For senior golf pros, the sand wedge is often the go-to choice for getting out of tricky situations. But when exactly should you reach for that sand wedge? Let's break it down. First, consider the type of shot you need to make and the distance to the hole. If you are faced with a moderate distance and want the ball to roll a bit after landing, the sand wedge is perfect. It typically has about 56 degrees of loft, allowing for a controlled lift. However, if you need to hit a very short shot with little green to work with, a lob wedge with 60 degrees of loft might be a better option. Next, let's talk about the design of the sand wedge. Seniors should look for a sand wedge with a higher bounce angle, around 14 degrees, and a wide sole. This design helps the club glide through the sand instead of digging in too deeply. This is especially helpful for players who may have a slower swing. Now let's discuss swing technique. Before you grip the club, open the club face slightly. This adjustment increases the effective bounce, improving how the club interacts with the sand. Position the ball slightly forward in your stance, about 3 to 5 inches ahead of where you normally would. This allows the club to enter the sand behind the ball, making it easier to lift the ball out cleanly. Another key point is to focus on a relaxed swing. The sand wedge has a heavier head, which helps it cut through the sand. Seniors should let the weight of the club do the work rather than trying to force the shot. This approach will help maintain smoothness and control during the swing. In summary, senior golf pros should use a sand wedge in the bunker when they need a reliable club that can glide through the sand with enough bounce to prevent digging. Adjusting your ball position, opening the club face, and using a relaxed swing are essential techniques to maximize the effectiveness of the sand wedge in bunker play. So next time you find yourself in a bunker, remember these tips to help you get out with confidence.